Okay. I guess we're here. I did an oopsie oopsie. I forgot to check the Discord, so I kind of may have missed the message that said the games are 3 hours earlier. Um, I am just making sure everything is good. Started the stream very last minute. I got home like 10 minutes ago. We got the bounty rune. Nothing crazy happened. Good job, guys. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What do we have? I don't know who won game one. We're gonna super quickly. Can we do it quickly? Bam, bam. Scroll. View. Oh, match details. Quickly. Miser's won. The Radiant. Okay, we're updating it right now. 1-0. Look who did. So I didn't read the Discord messages because. Thank you. I've been awake for like, what time is it? 7? Oh my god, I don't like wearing contacts. I was just playing a soccer game and I got home. What time? I got home 7 minutes ago. I'm disgusting. I wanted to shower before this. But now you guys are gonna have to live with how stinky I smell, I guess. Cool. So boomers, or the bunch of old misers, I won game 1. I have no idea. Well, I could have an idea. It looks like 30 minutes, 36 kills, maybe a little one-sided, maybe not. Mid lane though, Claire has the Lesh matchup against the Ember. Maybe my contacts prescriptions are different than my glasses or something. I'll feel alive and just squint all the time. Alright, Very Oldman is a Templar, supported by Stonks' Treant. Holy damage, bro, why are you punching for 100 damage? That's crazy. But you know, I'm here. I also honestly like half contemplated skipping, but I do enjoy doing this. So even being exhausted and unprepared, I am here. Terrorblade. Am I directed camera? What in the heck? I was wondering why I feel like I'm not in control. I think Terrorblade is pretty decent against the Templar. I caught like the last 1 second of the draft, so I don't know the pick order. But I would assume it's a decent matchup, especially Platinum tier. He must know what he's doing. We're gonna get a Shackles off on Marin, but I don't think he's too bothered. Does like 12 armor? Actually 12, okay, good guess. We missed first blood. We expect nothing less. I was trying to do the math and seeing how happy Ember is against Lesh, and I think Ember is pretty happy. Because it's like a big shield. So the thing that I've fallen, the trap that I've fallen into a couple times is thinking that the 140 shield is like, he takes 140 magic damage, but the shield is after reductions. Yeah, like the 220 magic shield is after the 40% magic resistance that he has, or whatever it is, right? So it's pretty decent to block this. This is pure, so it doesn't go through it, and I think Embers should be having a decent lane. Great. We looked at the data to confirm that he's having a decent lane after we guessed for 5 minutes. I could put this over there in case. Neff said he might join me, but my Discord has notifications turned off when I have OBS on. So I'm just gonna stare at my second monitor. See if he texts me. Top lane, Brambles will catch Thalia out, but a Gush keeps the Shaman safe. Shaman is thinking of shackling someone.
What sort of prize is
He's thinking about it. Got the shackle, level 2, healing quite significantly. What a nice spell. I think we should go the whole game without witnessing a single kill. Because, like, this is like a pacifist cast, honestly. We don't support people killing each other. Leaf is going to be able to walk away after that Shackles meta used. It's nice lane ward. Gave them information. That Marin went for the flower. Thalia not able to sidestep the brambles. The Curse Crown is gonna pop. And TK calculated and protected his shaman. Used all his health as a resource.
There is little hope for Dyer's middle tower. The ruin of a generation.
Would that have killed? 200? Probably not, but
Radiant's courier has been killed.
TK's courier. Whoa, Spoonie. The Spoonie making a rotation. I should look at the minimap, guys. It would help. Spoonie gets the courier and the wisdom and is back mid to defend his tower. Very well played by the Ember. Stonks. Who put that tree there? You put a tree there? You didn't eat your tree. What's going on? We have a smoked shaker. He's got an angle for the fissure. Split Earth connects. Radiant are expecting the rotation because Treant is here. Smoke. Still for a few more seconds. Gonna get the fissure, but taking a lot of edict damage. Spoonie gets stunned. Gremlin. Oh, no uphill miss. He will fall. And the rune is grabbed by Stonks. And Shaman almost got a kill on Spoonie. He had a stick. He had a raindrop. And he has the Fountain TP. Make himself healthy again. Back onto the Shaman. Thalia in trouble. Will fall. Fissure onto 2. Claire doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. Is going to end up dying. And that's going to be the 3rd kill in this mid lane. Spoonie very, very happy to utilize his Fountain TP and getting a couple of kills after that. And he is making a stop for the vessel before... Or sorry, making a stop for the phase boots before the vessel. I actually don't know if my brain is slower than normal. Or if I'm perceiving it as slow because I was like running for 2 hours. Could be. Fissure, Hoof Stomp, Stampede. Very Old Man gets Refraction off. They're trying to go through it here. But not enough instances of damage, and now Fraz is going to die. I sound EP a little bit. Oh, my back hurts. Everything hurts. Maybe if I do drugs, that'll help. But my doctor says I should only do the drugs once in the morning, and I shouldn't do drugs more than once. Which I already did my drugs in the morning.
Missing bottom.
Don't know why we were on the last hit screen for 10 minutes. Yo, this man farmed.
Missing bottom.
Is that a completed Dragonlance? He's got Dragonlance, Falcon Blade, Treads, and probably gonna finish this before 15 minutes. The Desolator for Very Old Man. Spoony realizes that poor Stonks is defending mid tower all alone. And we get that kill. Very Old Man also getting a kill on Gremlin. This Templar will probably be the saving grace for Radiant here. I mean, I say that they're 2k ahead, and it is all because of the Templar. But Spoony is doing very well. Oh, what's the XP difference? Not too bad. And likewise, Marin also is farming, but not as fast as Templar. I wouldn't say like they lost mid and top for Radiant, but they didn't win. You know, they didn't get like crushed and destroyed. Fraz has the Helm of Dominator. Let's see if Dire want to start grouping up, taking some towers. We get another Fissure onto Very Old Man, and the Bedlam does go through the refraction stacks, but Leaf doesn't have 1400, 1600 damage on him. Yeah, that's, you can't go through the refraction stacks and 1600. That's a lot. They're, with the help of Spoony though, they're gonna find the chains. Terrorize will connect onto the Tide Hunter, who's already ravaged. Gremlin opts the Echo Slam just to keep Claire away from the rest of his team. Shackles onto the very, very dead Leaf. And we saw many ults used, and Leaf is the only one that died. Okay, okay. How about this? How about this? I don't know why I changed. I know why, because I was like warm. I want to make it hot or cold. Have it on cold. We'll go back to heat. Okay. I'm back. You guys didn't miss anything. I didn't miss anything. Are all the towers alive? All 6 tier 1 towers are still alive. Makes sense for Radiant since they have a 3-inch protector, but Dire, you know, still being able to defend their towers. Quite impressive. Specifically, like this bottom one where the Centaur got kicked out of lane. And the Templar is a Templar that can push lane, hit tower. But we will be seeing more tower pressure now. Shaman's got his 6. Thalia wants to get Marin out of here. Go jungle. You can't lane anymore. This is Radiant's lane.
Radiant should look to their bottom tower.
Alright, items. Because we have a vessel. Do we have anything else exciting going on? No. Is this a Yule's? It is a Kaya in progress.
Dire should look to their top tower.
Now the big Serpent Ward is dropped. It does 600 damage a hit at level 6. Who authorized this? Spoony trying to get the kill onto Thalia. The Fissure will interrupt the shackles. Talia sticks up. Ring around the rosy. Are you hasted? What the hell? Are you so fast? Huh? Okay, Stonks is invis. Drops a nice deep observer as well. They find Spoony with a split earth. TK a few seconds away from his shard. That would have been nice timing. He's going for blink first. Or shard. But we did see our first tower falling. And a second. Radiant did do the thing. After I talked about it, they got the towers. Not the bottom tower, though. Might be the next one on the list. Very Oldman is 5 gold away from Desolator. And we're gonna take the gate. Help Templar, push tower. Help your carry. Blink Dagger flying out for the Tide Hunter, who has Ravage. And all 3 tier 1s secured. I feel like they could take Roche. Like, right now. Radiant can just walk into pit and take it. Claire wants the DD, is gonna get rooted with the Bramble. That's a lot of damage from the Bedlam. Blink Ravage from TK. All for Leaf. All of that just for Leaf, but he had to protect his Leshrac. And that could give Dire a certain window where they could play without the threat of Ravage. Exciting. Leaf, who got Ravage, realized the weakness that Radiant have. And he will lead the smoke. Gremlin. Not quite BKB Blink, whatever this is called. He doesn't have his Blink! He's 500 gold away from his Blink! Terrorize! Gotta get Very Oldman. 2 EPs coming out from Radiant. They're gonna get the shackles onto Leaf. Leaf is dead. And that was a valiant effort by Dire. Unfortunately, the tier 1s being alive in every lane does mean that Radiant have the luxury of defending their allies when they get gone on, but Stonks does not deserve to be defended. You let your tree die immediately. Do not help him. But he did die very quickly. They popped meta for that. And meta is also another ability that is used to take towers. However, I guess they're afraid of other spells that aren't Ravage. And the Roche that they can literally just walk in and take is going to die very, very quickly. You have Desolator, you have Gush, you have a big Snecko that does a lot of things. Nice Fissure from afar. The illusion is giving vision as well for the Ember Spirit Chains to connect. Barry Oldman is still doing the Roche. He is going to grab it, gets the Aegis. That's a shield rune on Spoony. He's pretty tanky. They're going to find Stonks in the back, as well as Talia. Echo Slam onto the Lesh. They're trying to get him with the Vessel. Claire is going to die. Spoony doing a lot of work here, and Very Oldman in the pit with the Snake. The Snake is dead. Very Oldman dead for the first life. And they're going to get the stun, the Fissure. It doesn't matter that he got his refraction off. That's a triple kill for Spoony. Going for more? Give this man an Ultra. He doesn't have any more Remnants. He doesn't have his Slight. He doesn't want the Ultra. You know the funny thing, though? The funny thing about me missing the first game, I could have actually made the first game, because I only had one match, one soccer game at like 4 to 5. It was 4 to 5. And I could have left after that, and I came back, and I could have came back, I could have cast it. But then, please don't fight, guys, I'm telling a story. Thank you. But then, the game after us at 5 o'clock, they needed a goalie. And they're like, hey, dude, you want to just, like, hang around for another hour and play? And I'm like, obviously, I have nothing going on today until 9 p.m. Duh. So I chose to stay for another game from 5 to 6. Yeah, no, that was rough. That was rough. It's crazy. What, I could have checked the Discord anytime, but I have the memory of a chicken nugget. Stonks, has the life of a chicken nugget now, because he will die. Taking him a lot of time to die. Okay, that was quite tanky. Leaf will die a lot faster because the big Snecko will... That's 2 hits, right? Yeah, like, not even. You don't even need 2 hits. Why does it say 163? How much armor do you have? Am I missing something? Or is that not... Oh my, because that's not Shaman's auto attack. That's the snake. Yeah, Serpent Ward 225. How much? Back to the game, Omar. We gotta find a Fisher on the Very Old One. The tip of the splitter. Good job, Claire. That was a nice stun. Very Old Man. Angry. He wants blood. But Spoody's made of fire, not blood, so he's just gonna run away. No blood here. Alright, TK has Shard. TK, hold the camera for a second while we look at these. We got the Blink, we got the Deso. Very exciting. We have the Blink and Shard. We have a Shard on Tree. 3 observers. Yes, yes, yes. BKB is a recipe away as Stonks dies. Oh, Blinks into the Cursed Crown stun, which won't really result in anything. But Leaf gets a D ward on the tree. Little deforestation action. Items. These guys, they have a Shiva's being built up. I like it. Starting with the armor, recognizing that the enemy team is doing a lot of armor reduction and physical damage. Smart, smart. This man's smart. You know? He probably deserves to be in like the lower bracket finals or something. He's a pretty good player. Leaf is trying to buy a Blink Dagger. Gremlin has a Blink Dagger. They're gonna find the dead in the water. Oh no! There's no way out of that one. Spoonie gives away the unstoppable streak to Very Old Man. Yeah, that's such a nasty spell. Because like even if you use yourself, you come back out of the Yules and it's still gonna be there. Centaur ulti doesn't do anything, right? I think you're still gonna be slowed. The wording is interesting, right? Because it says forces the hero to 100 move speed. Does this doesn't say unslowable, right? Like what does this say? Max speed just says move at max speed. So I think this would get priority based on just the wording. Point is pretty good spell, especially against Ember. I'm not sure what he could build to defend himself from that. Besides like obviously the BKB, but you don't wanna that's dead. Tormentor's dead. You know, it could have died. They didn't even need that many people. I don't know why Leshrac was there. Talia didn't even need to be there. But TK just to like gush it and it's enough, you know? Lost my train of thought. Did I ever have it? Maybe it was a boat of thought instead of a train of thought. Dead in the water. Yeah, you don't want to commit the like 90-second cooldown BKB. Is it 75 seconds or 90 seconds? 95. Good answer. So yeah, tough game for Spoonie. And I still think he's got like, he's been obviously doing great 6-1-6. His team would love it if he could keep doing what he's been doing the last 23 minutes, but Dead in the Water does make that a little difficult for him. Alright, Talia, get that Blink Dagger. Get the Blink Dagger, let's go. Farm, farm, farm. Go stack Ancients, and then drop Serpent Wards on Ancients. Blink Echo Slam! I caught it on the minimap! Please kill him, guys! I saw it on the minimap! Alright, they got him. This is gonna be our first replay of the day because I'm proud of myself. I don't talk about Shaman buying a Blink and then I actually looked at the minimap for once, you know? And I was like, whoa, crazy. It's immediately blink echoed. Wow, 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 wow.
Yes.
Yeah, the ADHD is like driving the
Dire's
car
middle
today because
tower
I
is
am
under attack.
so disoriented, discombobulated. Butterfly row. Hold on, what is this? I'm not a carry player, let alone a Terrorblade player, but that's crazy. I mean, he's sitting at 2200 HP, which is very tanky. Right? Yeah, yeah. So I love the stats. It makes your illusions tankier. That's just cray cray. Now his bottom tier 2 is taking damage. They will fortify it. It's always good when you have a few extra units to tank the fortification spill. It delays the range creep dying, and so the backdoor stays down for longer. And they do get the tier 2. First tier 2 of game number 2 goes to Dire. Dire. I think I provide the most entertainment to myself. It's great. It's all. Alright, BKB's done. BKB's done. And he has Shard as well. Claire's doing great. Pipe is some amount of gold away. 600 for Tide Hunter. Another BKB queued up for Radiant, this time on the Treant. We're gonna have 7 blinks. Did I say BKB instead of blink? Bro, they both start with B, you guys. And there's like a K in it, right? Like blink, BKB, right? You see how they're the same word? Yeah. Close game though, close game. Barely a net worth lead. Templar has a double damage, has her eyes set on this top tower and perhaps Spoonie's life. But this very, very well placed observer, which was placed right before he walked up there. Arnar, the very old man's courier, died with his just the Ogre X. I thought it was like the rest of the BKB, but it was just the Ogre X of the BKB. A nice dodge by Claire, dodges this attempted gank, gets the kill on Leaf, pops the BKB, and the Stampede that was offensive turns into a defensive one. Gremlin trying to survive. Too much damage coming up from Claire, but Claire used all his mana. The Blink Ravage onto 3. Claire's gonna die, but the buyback from Gremlin, he's TPing in, trying to get an Echo. Full duration Shackles. He is going to get the Sunder off onto TK, but the damage from Very Oldman is not okay. It is not okay how much damage Templar is doing. Yeah, Claire also did a lot of damage. Obviously overshadowed by Very Oldman, but Claire starting that fight off. Well, we missed the Ravage in the replay. Would you look at that?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, good Sunder from Marin there, and we're back to see a dead Gremlin. That's his dieback, and Leaf used to be there, but Very Oldman said no, you're not allowed to be here. They find Talia at least, you know, that's the consolation prize, the Shaman. Not to be confused with the real prize of the Aegis. That Very Oldman will be claiming here. He'll have his BKB once the courier respawns in 30 seconds, and an Aegis BKB kinda spells high ground to me. Maybe I'm just bad at spelling. I should go back to school. Was that a BKB? Did I hear a BKB? Oh, no. Yeah, I heard a BKB. That's okay. No one saw that. You know how like 20 minutes ago I said that like the Discord on the other monitor so I could like check to see if someone messages me. Yeah, I just checked for the first time in 28 minutes. But nobody messaged me, so obviously I was right to not check this entire time. I don't know how this dire team can kill Templar. Yeah. The damage isn't there. They would have to like land the stuns of the Shaker Centaur stuns with nobody on Radiant nearby to counter initiate. And then maybe Marin can hit with all his illusions. 5-man smoke. But it just feels like very unlikely that they can stun the Templar for like 10 seconds. I think they would need about at least 6 seconds to kill him. Fraz running away from the smoke gank. But didn't run away far enough. Stonks with a deeper blink in, realizes that this hero is already dead, they don't need his help, so he's gonna place... Oh, that's just outside. Oh, it's just outside of the sentry range, lad. Leaf, I saw that. Denying the regen rune with his Shadow Realm attack from the background. See, the Stonks is inside. His tree isn't. Wow. See, when you're placing sentries, you always like hold alt, just like see like, oh, is it gonna grab the cliff, is it gonna grab the whatever, but you never thought of like, oh, is it gonna grab this tree, is it gonna grab that tree? Now you guys gotta start thinking about that. Is it gonna grab trees or not trees? As the massive serpent ward is placed, Leaf, my guy, please walk away from that. Oh, is it? I figured it out. The piercing damage to, yep, I got it. Figured it out, guys. Why he was only taking 200, not 600 earlier. Makes sense. Late to the party as always. Marin has had enough of being shackled. He's going to DKB. And all things considered, like I said, he's definitely keeping up in net worth and in farming. It just feels like the 4 heroes around the carry are complementary. They better complement their carry on Radiant side than on Dire side. And more so, they also like attack the enemy carry better than these 4 heroes attack this enemy carry. That's my professional analysis. If anybody wants coaching, I charge 1 burrito per hour. Thank you. I would probably just charge 1 string cheese per hour. That's also an acceptable rate. I would just do it for string cheese. Or any cheese. Not Swiss cheese.
Rune of invisibility.
Swiss cheese is fine in recipes, like sandwiches, casseroles, but I just wouldn't eat Swiss cheese on its own, which is what I like to do with normal cheese. I would just like eat it. And the only ones we have to blame for this conversation is Radiant, because like if you guys would have just ended the game by now, I wouldn't have to be telling people about my adventures of eating cheese. So they're gonna take this bottom tower, the last outer tower. This observer is under a sentry. Will be grabbed. Aegis is claimed. Or expired, or whatever word is we're using. 1,000 gold away for the Ember BKB. Fissure does not catch TK. on the base side. Perhaps that is for the best. Oh, they're gonna stampede. He was trying to find an angle from the side there. And he's gonna be dead in the water. Taking a lot of the damage, though, for his team, Fraz. And he's going deeper and deeper, trying to enable Marin to get some hits in. The Ravage onto 5. Claire dropping low. The BKB Marin is going to be able to get the kills onto him. Gremlin dies to one shot from Very Oldman. Spoonie trying to keep Very Oldman in place. Changing targets, going on to Stonks. Very Oldman under a sentry. Ultra kill for Marin. He's doing it. Templar Assassin is double kill. Terribly looking for her. Now, someone explain to me why I'm reading chat instead of talking about the rampage. I'm gonna blame myself. Oh, my back. Oh, sorry. Oh, my lord. Y'all. I'm okay. That was a rampage. Did I hit the replay button on it? No. Obviously I didn't hit the replay button, guys. Let me in. I'm not even in any call, but you're there, I'll come here. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are joined by one and only Abravia. Hey, how's it going?
Oh.
I'm so tired of it. I just wanted you to know
Me
that.
too.
Yeah.
You know, I was up till
We're
6
tired for different
a.m.
reasons. Yeah, you were playing ranked until 6 a.m. I'm tired because I've been playing soccer for 3 hours. Oh, my back. It's funny, I'm sitting with the Spider-Man shirt. That's totally where I see him. He was like, oh, my back.
You can't see it. You DMCA'd.
Oh, you're right. Ranked till 6 a.m. Come on, headphone. You've done that. I'm gonna go to player. One's done that.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
My guy. I'm so distracted. I'm so lost. The game is swung, guys. Are we aware of this? The game swung. The swinging has swung. Wake up! Take it away. Wake up!
Why did they make it on the table? What?
Oh, the smoke from Very Oldman immediately popped by the Willow. He blinks up, whoops up, terrorize, echo slap. Very Oldman, what are you doing? He's gonna die. TK can't blink for the Ravage. He's being chased. Talia dies to the Ember Spirit. Stonks the next target. The supports, one by one, being hunted by Spoonie. Holy moly, they're going for more. They're gonna find Claire. Fissure from long range. Ravage onto 3. The buyback coming out from Very Oldman. He's gonna blink. Find Froz. Froz will die. Marin doing a lot of damage from the side here. Very Oldman has to force staff away. Marin force staff again. He wants some blood. He wants a second rampage. TK is a little tanky, but he's eventually gonna fall. Leaf dies as well to a one-shot from Very Oldman. Very Oldman hiding in the trees. Marin knows where he is. Gets the kill. Triple kill. And I'll hit the replay button. Now. That's a dieback. Stuff happened. Just watch it.
I think my headset's broke because you started cutting out, and I was thinking that maybe it was just your microphone peaking. But I've realized now I haven't heard audio in about 40 seconds, so I'll be right back.
Nice. So... What? I remember my first win.
Hey, there we go.
What? Anyways, welcome back. So that's exciting, guys. That's exciting because we're going to game 3, which means I can like turn my camera off and go slap my face, whatever. GG is called. Yeah. I probably also should hydrate, whatever the heck. I need to clear my throat. Oh, before I go up, Bravia, I got a ball hit me right in the face, and I got nosebleed, and I was just like bleeding everywhere. And then they told me I look scary.
You kind of look like you got a ball in the face today. I won't lie.
Yeah, I also am not. You know what? I'm gonna take my contacts off as well because I don't like it. My brain tells me it's bedtime. It's because I don't have glasses on. I could be concussed. I don't know what a concussion is. But
was an American thing.
that was yeah, that was a game. Spoonie MVP. Sorry, Marion. I understand you got the rampage, but I gotta say, Spoonie MVP. Like the laning stage, every like move he's done. He got caught out with the anchor in the water thing at one time, but otherwise, I think Spoonie did very, very well to hold the line until Marin was ready to get the rampage. So, go team, go sports. I am acting like it. I mean, I wouldn't know what a concussed person looks like, or does, or acts, or. But I also like, I'm just like, my brain's always just lost in the sauce. So maybe it's just normal.
You
Anyways,
see,
hey, do you have any points
I
on this game before we go on a break?
Lizard.
That's one of my favorite points. Well said. Yes. Brilliant. We'll be back with the game 3 once they're ready. Yeah. Hopefully I don't like fall asleep or something. I'll make sure to come back, guys. I'll come back.
yeah, I mean, if you have a concussion, you definitely shouldn't be sleeping.
Really? Oh. See, I know nothing about concussions.
Yeah, technically, if you actually had a concussion, like if you go to sleep, you just like there's a chance you can like just not wake up, you know.
How do I'll look it up later. But priority is obviously game number 3. Well, priority is taking my contacts out, and then game number 3. Alright, I'll be back. You guys think a headache is one of the symptoms of concussions, or no? Ugh. Yeah, game 3 started. I wanted to like take 3 bites out of my
10
sandwich,
seconds remain.
so I'm gonna do that. Bravia, you
5
can or you don't
seconds.
have to talk about the draft.
I didn't really see game. I didn't see game 1, and I saw like 10 seconds of game 2. But we got some decent heroes being banned out. I think that the Dire team is the one that had that Weaver that popped off a couple weeks ago that I watched. So the Weaver ban makes sense. Otherwise, just a bunch of like strong and or annoying heroes banned out. Classic first pick Jakiro in a amateur league.
Dire's turn to bat.
Maresca has arrived.
Dark Willow pick. Was there a Dark Willow in the last game? I feel like there was.
10 seconds.
Yeah, it was Leaf.
5 seconds remain.
Right, because it got one shot by the TA when it tried to chase it.
Dire's ban.
Timbersaw ban comes out.
Seconds remain. 5 seconds.
Now, if you're banning Timbersaw, is there a known Timbersaw player? Is Marin a Timbersaw player or something? I guess it'd be Spoonie. I thought Spoonie was like a Void Spirit player or something.
Spoonie, thank you. Our analyst team sitting in the back room. Thank you.
Radiant's turn to
It is Spoonie.
Spoonie is a Timbersaw player.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what are you? Are you scared of it, or are you picking something that Timbersaw is good against?
10 seconds.
Maybe
5 seconds.
they want the Slardar or something.
Dire
I don't know.
must choose.
I was thinking like of a melee middle inner that Timber is happy, I guess. I don't know.
Since our pick comes out, so it's just the same heroes as last game so far.
It's so late at night. If I text my mom about concussion questions, she's gonna think I'm
10
dead.
seconds remain.
My mother is is my primary care
5
provider
seconds remain.
because
Or PCP.
yeah, because she's free. I just text her questions. There you go.
Underlord Ruit comes out.
Quick picks as well. They're ready.
Very quick picks. I don't necessarily think there's any great spells for Rubik so far. Surely that was just a comfort pick and not a, oh my gosh, I love these spells, pick me Rubik pick.
The lane is very strong.
5 seconds.
Yeah, but there's like not like a spell so far where you're like, ooh, take me Rubik here and I can turn this game around.
But have you considered
Turn to pick.
that the enemy is going to pick Pudge?
Okay, have you considered that they're just going to throw a Pudge into the pool
Have you
right
considered
afterwards?
that Marin is a Morphling player, and the Morphling is going to turn into Jakiro and press Ice Path, and then Rubik is going to steal Ice Path? Have you considered that, Abravia?
10 seconds.
I just wanted
Actually, I
to be
did.
known
Seconds remain.
that it was all about the glasses and contacts, because I'm like so alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic right now. It's just all mental, man. I'm serious. I take my glass, like, if there's not a physical object on my face, my brain's like, oh, it's bedtime. It's bedtime. I don't know, dude. That's
No comment.
no comment. Yep, that's.
DK band comes out. Ember Spirit band comes out. I am of the. I don't know. there must be like just trying to ban out 2 players as comfort picks or something going on from Dire. Because if you picked Underlord, you should no longer be worried. You picked Jakiro Underlord. You should have no worries of Phoenix. You should have no worries of Timbersaw. You should have no worries of Ember Spirit.
Bro!
Oh my God, you actually picked
Bro!
Morphling. What the fuck, man?
Guys,
And,
he's so smart.
I mean, it is a good Morphling game so far, at least with the spells to steal from Jakiro.
yeah, bro, the Rubik. Well, also Rubik was a good
But,
ban pick because it's great against the Underlord Jakiro, so maybe they were thinking of the thing. But now,
Yeah.
like Rubik can steal. Rubik can steal all 10 hero spells. You know, he can steal
Dude,
himself.
Rubik's
He
chilling.
can steal
Rubik is
Fade
chilling
Bolt.
right now.
I want to see Rubik steal a Fade Bolt. That sounds good. No, but
Can
if-
you steal Fable?
I don't
That's
know,
as
dude. But if
interesting as
Marin
that.
ever turns into Rubik, I think he's griefing. That would be weird.
Now, on the flip side of this, I actually think overall the state of the game, Morphling is a terrible pick. I guess if you're confident that you're just going to shit stomp this Underlord, then it's fine.
Yeah,
But I feel like Underlord has a really good lane against Morphling. Like you're gonna reduce all the base damage that makes Morphling a strong laner, and then you have HP based damage, so it kind of counters the way that Morphling sustains in lane. Anyways, like I think Morphling's gonna have a rough time in lane, rougher than you would expect.
Yeah, he might have picked it for the game, right? Like the enemy doesn't have burst something, or I can always get my shift off.
Yeah, that is true. Morphling no longer has or Morphling can always shift his thing now, right?
It's a shard.
So,
Shard.
shard?
Yeah.
I thought it stopped being a shard or something. I don't know. Regardless, Morphling has nothing that can stop him from attribute shifting in this game permanently. So pretty good so far. I mean, I guess even if he still pudge, yeah, no, he'd have to buy a hex. So I think it's okay. I do want to see Double Ice Pass coming out. That would be hilarious.
Oh yeah.
He just fucking. Actually, that is one of the biggest brain plays I've seen in a long time. So they banned the Razor because the enemy team already has the Morphling.
Yeah.
So you can't pick Razor because Morphling will just morph into Razor.
Mm-hmm.
But they could pick the Razor because Razor's strong, so you ban it
Smart.
to counter the covered pick. That was smart.
It's time to pick.
Tiny Man comes out. Is this not a Beastmaster mid?
I believe it is.
Do they think it's
Well,
Beast carry?
I mean,
I guess my question is why are you banning Tiny, right? But I guess
it might be a
Tiny
beast
carry.
carry. Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yatoro. Sorry, I have a hiccup out of nowhere. Yatoro played Beastmaster carry. Maybe people are doing it. I don't know.
I don't think Yatoro was actually the one that started that. I'm pretty sure he was copying someone else.
See, that's how
I think it
much
was
I
one of the
watch
Russian-
pro
one
games.
of the
The
other-
first time I
one of the
saw it
other-
was that one random Yatoro kid.
One of the other Russians started it, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was like Ame or something.
It doesn't feel like a very old man hero though, like the Beast, that is. Beast is almost always played as carry these days.
I've still seen a fair bit of it mid, and a little tiny bit of it off lane.
They have a whole minute to get their last pick of this series. Game 3 decider. Winner goes to face
If this isn't
Nine
if this is a
Lanes
carry
Magenta.
beast, you're looking for what, a mid laner right now?
Yatoro is Ukrainian, not Russian, Abravia.
Radiant must
I did say Yatoro was Russian. I said that it was one of the Russian players.
Yeah.
Not
Maybe
Yatoro.
it was accidentally misinterpreted as you saying he is. I don't know. Either way, boo. I'm here for violence. One of the other Russians? Okay, yeah, there was an
10
implication.
seconds remain.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we have it. We have it on tape, brother. We have it on tape. You plead guilty?
I plead, I don't care. I like Necro. Good pick here. It's a core that counters the strength heroes. It's in the face, which is kind of the gist of the dire draft so far, so it kind of checks out. I think there's a lot of magic damage on the Radiant draft, though, so Necro might kind of suffer.
They also have I don't know how much weight I want to give it, but the potential save from Centaur when it's minute 40 and he has an Ags. Alright, down to the last 5 seconds. They're gonna random their last hero. They're doing it. Nope, they're not.
Select your
They will pick Alina.
the ultimate choice.
I think that's a good pick.
It is very Oldman on the safe lane beast. Claire in the mid necro. Dude, Underlord is already such a large hero model, and then this fucking cosmetic that makes him like 7 times bigger because of how thick the armor is. Crazy. That does seem to be the trend of cosmetics, is just make the hero bigger. Freaking centaurs.
10 seconds.
Everything is massive about him. Is Marin from Ukraine? You never know. And by you, I mean me. I don't know. You guys could know. Yo, Pudge is barefoot.
You think that man would wear shoes?
Is his other foot got a shoe on it? Or is it just yellow because he's like a scarecrow?
He lost the,
I don't know.
like, lost the other foot to like scurvy or something years ago.
Okay, please. The teams have strategized. We're done strategizing. Can we start the game? Game 3. Super exciting. We all want to see it. The players want to play it. Stop the strategy. Goodness me.
We're gonna cut over now to Sir Action Slacks, who's with the coaches.
Yeah, that's fucking why they have a 3-minute interview, because this shit takes forever, dude. I don't think they had that logo before. Like, they had it last game, but I don't think they had it, like, a few weeks ago when I casted them. I'll pretend I didn't have 2 minutes to check the facets, so I'll check them now. Nothing too crazy or unsurprising. Are we interviewing the winners? We could. I've never done it, mostly because I get my excitement from yelling at a random thing that's happening on the screen.
Plus, no one wants to be winners interviewed where the last question is how do you think you're gonna manage to beat the 9-inch Magento dildos or whatever next week?
Yeah, the team that can't lose a game.
Well, it's more like a second place's interview.
Second place interview. In general, I'm open to doing like interviews or posting stats or all these things,
Yeah.
but
I'll wear those tons of interviews. He's one of those what's the word? He's one of the guys with like 3 jobs. Overemployed. He's one of those overemployed guys. He interviews all the time.
No, I was gonna say I don't like managing things. So if it, I literally missed the fact that this series is 3 hours earlier because I didn't check Discord for 4 days. They posted it on the 17th. That's 4 days ago. Yeah. So I don't think I have the managerial or executive capability to fucking plan something.
What's your win rates? What's your Is this a 50-50?
Brother, I want to give it to Team Initiative, but the Pudge is a flip. The Pudge makes it either 100 or a 0, right? It's either gonna be he's saving everyone from all the Ice Path stuff with his hook, or he's gonna be sitting in the trees. But
30 seconds.
I think
and
Morph
counting.
just gets the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's easier to execute a Morphling than a Beast carry. Like, you have a timing that you need to hit, and you need to win the game. But a Morphling, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I think that if this game goes past like 40 minutes, there's zero way to kill Necrophos. Is the problem I see for Radiant.
Lina damage, though.
For the final fight.
I don't know, like a 4-item Necro gets kind of scary.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they picked the Beast because they liked the tempo that it gave against the Morphling. But yeah, it was picked after the Morph, so... Is this mid-matchup?
Holy, yeah, get it down, Mr. President. That was crazy.
A hook?
So, Pudge went for the hook, and Beastmaster had like accidentally walked his boar, and the boar just walked out of the trees and ate the hook for him. It was definitely an accident. That's why all the voice lines came out. That was something. The mid lane matchup.
Yeah.
So if Lina pushes, if Lina knows she's stronger because she is, and pushes the advantage for the first like 3 or 4 levels, then she could use that advantage to pretty much make sure that Necro doesn't have a game. But if she just plays an even laning phase or gives way to Necro a little bit, then it's pretty free for Necro. Because like you need to drain Necro. Your pro tip for all you people out there when you're laning against Necro: the way to beat Necro is to harass him so much in the first 3 levels that he's spending all of his mana keeping himself alive instead of securing last hits. And then you need to funnel everything you can into making sure that he doesn't get any last hits. Don't let him get that free denies on you. Don't let him get, like, you know when you deny a creep, not by actually denying it, but by, like, hitting it at a moment that makes it impossible for the enemy to secure it? Do shit like that. Like, just don't let Necro hit the farm, because once Necro falls behind in mana, he just kind of doesn't really come back. You've got, like, 3 Qs worth of mana in your max mana pool, and once you're out of it, the Lina's really tough, and Lina does a lot of damage.
So the CS being pretty much even right now, that's a good thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's like that's totally winning for Necro. But we'll see. There's also like a small window of like the timing of when people hit level 6 kind of matters. Lina's full health when they both hit 6, then it's whatever. Top lane.
Finds the hook.
Beastmaster drops really low.
Maybe he didn't want to find the hook because the boar slowing him down. Very old man. Able to. Oh no! The hawk.
The bird.
The hawk blocks the hook.
Get down, Mr. President.
Very old man. This is something about the freaking beast though. Like any scuffles because of his innate, like you're taking 0 damage from the creeps.
Oh yeah, you don't take creep damage.
So
That's great.
yeah, this little fight, the melee brawl they had there, like it's very advantageous to him.
I will say, I love the way they're playing this. Because the lane was pushed up, they stayed together, and then they backed up together, and then Jakiro walked up to be in XP range while the carry pulled instead of vice versa.
Yeah.
So sick of seeing carries die in those situations. I feel like it's a conversation you and I have like every other day.
Yeah, especially when it's a melee range thing. Like have the melee hero pull. The ranged hero can be the one that harasses and zones out the enemy.
Lina's starting to show some dominance on top of Necro now.
Bottom lane, it is like you said, the extra damage that the Underlord has. Only 17 last hits for Marin compared to the 23. So 82 damage. Let's see if he walks close to TK.
It was like -7 or something like that. Last I was looking at it.
No. Not as exciting. Oh, we're gonna get some exciting numbers, like -150.
Willow walking up a little too close. Oh, Underlord didn't stick to pit.
You gotta stick to pit.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But top lane,
Fort used for mid lane. A little bit of dive on the Necro. Lena kind of getting baited by a big stick.
I like the cutting that Froz is doing. It definitely makes their lane a bit more tolerable. And they've only died the one time in 5 minutes, which I think is an accomplishment, given that it's a Jakiro lane. And that's a smoke from Gremlin. He's trying to cement this lead in the mid lane.
Dire should look to their middle tower.
Good gank, good
Remember
gank.
that level 6 timing thing I was talking about?
Good gank, solid
Chris
gank.
walks up and dies.
Gremlin just is still smoked.
Dire's middle tower.
He's gonna walk all the way bottom. Leaf is
Okay.
dead. He ate right click and a fade bolt to the face. Fatal bolt also works.
There is little hope for Dire.
And then Pudge waddled away.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, the hook! He's got TK.
Oh, look.
You're
I
gonna
don't know
drop
if this is good or not, though.
the pit. Marin walks out of it. He's shifting. He's fine. He's also got a flower.
Okay, that was a helpful blood grenade.
Leaf is back. They have a hook in a second here if they want to go again. Marin's doing the exciting healing thing in the back. Good job. Centaur's a level 4, going for the helm again this game. And with the siege creep top, Very Oldman and Stonks will most likely take this tower and the wisdom. Willow is grabbing a trade here. Thalia did not walk in time. Froz
That's a big,
gets the
big
help from
mistake on
Spoonie.
Dire side.
Oh, Spoonie trying to get the kill on Very Oldman. Very Oldman greedily tried to throw his axes on Froz, who is still being attacked by the board. Very Oldman down. Wisdoms go 1
Definitely
for
a
1.
big mistake to not secure both the
Yeah.
Wisdom Shrines there. Nina's got a 1k lead over Necro now. But she's going first item travels. Which
What
I know
are
is
the-
normal, but it doesn't stop me from hating it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are the, like, alternatives? I'm gonna grab an invis.
Invisibility.
That still hits ya.
Like, would you prefer, like, a mana boots or phase boots?
Probably mana boots. You have a Morphling.
First,
I definitely would go up.
taking a lot of damage. Marin did not shift in time. The Fade Bolt and the right click from TK. Enough to bring him down. Hook under the tower. Stonks is gonna help get Leaf. Not even before he dies. Stonks is fully fine.
I definitely think that you were supposed to play Magic Lena in this game. I don't know if Magic Lena is like bad right now or something, but
I think it's fine.
I feel like you have enough right-click damage because of Morphling that you can just play the Magic version of Lena. You know,
I've seen the
Pick yourself
Magic
up in
build good
Ags.
this facet still. Just because they want the extra stacks, and I guess you get the Magic resist maybe at level 15. I don't know what people do, to be honest.
oh, going Dragonlance. So he's just gonna go right click.
He's going
I think it's still
Dragonlance.
I still think it's fine. It's just there's no reason not to go Magic in my eyes, unless it's actually just bad right now. Like I said, I don't know the numbers. I don't know if it's something that's not been very good right now. But
Dioglyph is now active.
Necro is in a sad place now, though. He has no mana.
Gremlin
It is very
trying to
cursed.
find an angle.
Goyd is a lovely little town.
He sniffs it out though. Claire knows it's coming. LSA is
Oh,
gonna miss.
the LSA
They're
missed.
gonna drop the portal, trying to find Spoony. Stampede does not keep him away from the ice bath. Leaf hooked into somewhat safety. Telekinesis will ensure there is no safety.
Dire's
Rod
bottom
stolen.
tower is under attack. Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Beast is looking for this roar, but he's gonna find himself in
he's
a
gonna
worse
get-
position.
LSA Laguna Bladed hook to safety again. Gremlin keeping his team away from Claire's is Reaper Sight.
God, I didn't even think about that, dude. They picked this fucking Lena mid, which was a great pick. Again,
There's a Rubik.
Man,
Oh,
there's
the
this
hook
Rubik.
into the
I feel like-
brambles, into the LSA. Claire pops his Ghost Shroud and ulti, finds the kill onto Spoody, and he's gonna heal for a buttload. Now, thanks to the innate. Leaf is level 4, by the way. He's
misplay
dead.
after misplay after misplay after misplay, man.
And the courier might be spotted by this observer. He knows the Rubik is there.
They definitely picked some good stuff for Rubik after Rubik was already shown.
Yeah. The biggest one was the not the centaur, the morphling. Morphling was the biggest, you know, because now you can steal everything. You can even steal more.
True.
Can you steal more?
To their
That would
bottom tower.
be
Um,
difficult. Because, well, if you morph into an enemy and then you're stealing...
You have to
you're
morph and then
still stealing
unmorph.
from morphling, though, right? Or what are you
you
stealing?
have to morph and then unmorph. So morph is your last used ability, maybe. I don't know how that works.
Yeah. Also, 1,000 net worth on this Willow. Leaf is self-aware. He is asking for help. Alright, Gremlin got his 6. Morphling has got the Vlads and a Blade of Alacrity.
Eager to know
What is the
Dire's
offer?
whereabouts.
Autumn Lane. Ooh. Not sure why we transitioned into a spooky season there.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Ooh, it's a game.
Gremlin, ready to defend. Bramble just missing Thalia. Actually, Bramble's perfectly placed and Thalia skillfully dodges. Yeah.
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 Radiant's middle tower.
Yes, bitch.
So you don't like Boots of Travel on Lena, and I know you also don't like Radiance on Necros.
Look to their middle tower.
I don't mind Boost of Travels on Lena. I just know that Necro's one of those lanes that if you're even ever so slightly passive, you're going to just lose because the hero is so easy to snowball and so easy to do literally nothing on. And by spending 2,000 gold, Lena's probably like one of the characters that could probably get away with it because her kit does a lot of magic damage and that's what Necro's really weak against.
The hook
You're
from
especially
downtown. You're gonna find the Curse Crown and the Laguna Blade. That is a dead Thalia dominating streak going for Spoony.
Good kill.
Stampede looking for
You have a
more.
lot of base damage. Oh, they're going.
Ooh,
No, they'll call it off.
no.
There's a lot of base damage on Lena, so again, it usually ends up being fine. But like, all it takes is one awkward mistake to then put Necro back in the game, and then once Necro gets just a tad bit tanky, it gets really cooked.
Be creeping while you are
How is this voice line allowed, brother? I'll be creeping while you're sleeping. It gives me nightmares. Maybe I shouldn't sleep. 2 wisdoms went the dire way, by the way. Talia is back from the dead. Doesn't want to steal Strength more. Will steal Shadow Realm instead. But I was setting you up for the Necro Radiance. I wasn't trying to set you up for the Boots Travel. Wanted to point out that the Radiance is 500 build away. Does that change your mind on who's favored then? Given that he's going to be walking around with 1400 HP, no defense items.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
Oh man. I mean, Lena has enough of a lead at this point, and it probably doesn't matter. Lena did her job. She is strong. Now he's got to keep playing around it.
Yeah, they're protecting this Morphling bottom. Spoonie's just making sure Marin can get his farm. Spoonie's like, I also want some farm. TP's mid, defends his tower. Gives up LSA and denies his tower.
Radiant's middle tower denied.
Very Old Man has his Ags, by the way. He probably got it like a minute or 2 ago. Nice find by Leaf here, trying to get Stonks with his ult. Is it enough? Yes, it is! It'll be a 1-for-1 trade, but the solo XP going Leaf's favor. And, maybe giving information for his team to back up. Hook lands on Thalia. Gremlin gets the ulti off. The Stampede to follow up with the Hoof Stomp. And the Spoonie TPing in onto the wolf, the dominated creep. Gets the kill. Leaf even managed to put an observer down when he was doing that crazy move. Oh, Roar! Onto the Lina! Hook, just like 400 units away. Spoonie tried to run away, and he will die to Claire's Radiance. And that's the problem with Radiance right there, folks. You can't get your ulti off because the enemy dies too quickly. Bad item. Don't buy it. Thanks for going. Roche, again, Very Old Man has his item. He wants to take it. And he shall. Leaf is in the area. The scan did connect. Radiant know this is happening. They're not reacting fast enough. They were waiting for the respawns of their mid laner. Scythe used as a stun. Does not give charges. But yeah, I mean, game number 2, they had the Templar Tide Hunter. And they got Roche also around 17 minutes. So very similar tempo timing, and they're going to be looking to take some towers. Claire has a shard on the courier. A bit more mobility, a bit more damage, and survivability. Ah.
Radiant's bottom tower is Radiant's bottom tower is no more.
So, by the way, the Necro pick was so good. Because you're like, how do you kill Necro? You kill him with magic damage. So you're going to have to pick someone that has magic spells, which means the Rubik pick was 10 out of 10 big brain, that they picked it 7 picks before that, you know? So like, they were 7D chessing. They were ahead of the curve. The poor tower, even with fortification, he can't multi-shot. Top lane, they're trying to find Spoonie. Blink, lift, hook, safe. Blink, oh, Ravage! Blink, roar! Not a Ravage. Very Old Man is going to get terrorized. Ice Path onto 2. Macropyre as well. Spoonie taking a lot of damage. And he will fall. Triple kill for Claire. Very Oldman did not even lose the Aegis. The healing from his Ags as well as Claire kept him alive and healthy. Very, very good hook save here, but Very Oldman getting the roar. And they clump up for this Ice Path. Actually caught Leaf as well as 3-man Ice Path macro. Holy damage. Hey Brave, headset broke again?
No, I'm just watching.
You got nothing to say. You got nothing to say.
I mean, this Necro is just gonna walk over them now.
Top tower.
Like I said, that Necro gets kind of scary with a couple of items.
He doesn't even have
He was
those
down
items
3k.
yet.
Yeah, he doesn't even have those items now. He was down 3k and now he's down 100 gold.
Is this? Oh, because they took Roche, so this is a dire one. Okay. Radiant. They have good vision for this top tower. It's probably the objective they're trying to take. They've been trying to take it for quite some time now. But this is the first time they grab their own wisdom on their side of the map. Huzzah. They trade towers, tier 1 for tier 2. Very Oldman defending his top tower, and they have Fiend's Gate if they wanna help him out. And like this, they're grouping for mid, wanting to keep pressure. Oh, you know, you got those creeps here.
On the hunt for radiant.
Dire Scan, he's gonna get the roar onto the Shadow Realmed Willow, who's trying to TP out, but there's a lot of damage. You can't TP out from that, and even like while you were Shadow Realm, you're taking drum, 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 drum. You guys know that song? It's a pretty good song.
I just know drum, 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 drum.
Sometimes the simplest observers are the ones that give you the most information.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But he did go for the Sange before the Kaya, so like Claire's aware that he needs to be pink.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Top tier 2
Is now
will be fortified. That's their high ground fort, to which Claire will TP out. He's terrified of the possibility of the enemy having no fortification whatsoever, so he left. He ran away. More deep observers placed for Dire. And oh, come on, drop the sentry. Come on, Leaf. Don't smoke. Drop the sentry. Don't smoke. Don't do drugs, kids. This is why you don't smoke.
It actually might have been outside of the obs range on that.
I don't know. Talia Blake steals
Rubik.
double edge. Huge, massive steal. Stampede coming out. Blink roar onto Marin. Marin's gonna die. He doesn't have shot. He didn't strength. Oh no! Very Oldman does not have Aegis, but he has a pipe on him and he's gonna be able to walk away. Gremlin. Can the haste save his life? Not even gonna make it to the haste rune. Very Oldman grabs the haste and hastily
Necro
walks
finally showing up to do something.
towards the enemy tower. Very Oldman claims the kill. Solo kill by Very Oldman. And obviously, Talia set that up perfectly. Rubik is a master at baiting. Which we could also call them, you know, tough crowd. Near the crowd. Very good. Hook! Onto the Underlord Ice Path again.
Bro,
This
he
time.
sold out his teammate there. He blinked out of it.
Yeah. Very Oldman knows math. Very Oldman is smart. Realizes that position 1 is more important.
Another
than
hook.
all
Oh, it
other
didn't hit?
positions. That was yeah. So he's like, I am worth more than you. You die for me, peasant.
Morphling is still committing to finishing that butterfly for sure, by the way.
Yeah, he's also not dying from being attacked. So, well, I know also Butterfly is very good offensively now because of the recent base attack.
Dude, this is so base. Look what Necro has queued up.
I'm not gonna look yet, so let me guess. It's gonna be a halberd.
Okay, so they've actually changed it from when I said it originally. They had a hex queued up.
Nice.
But then while you were
A
thinking about
freaking Shivas, bro.
thinking
That's
about
like the
answer,
most
jeez.
common item that every player is buying. Just like mid laners, any mid laner, it doesn't matter what they are. It's fucking sniper mid lane. Go Shivas, guys. Hex is also good, yeah. Okay. Trying to get a kill on Stonks here, but the alrighty. Leaf has indeed
right into the
tanked-
Roche pit.
tanked the scythe. The 300 barrier. 375 barrier from this Glimmer Field is nuts. Tanked a lot of that Bedlam damage. And this time, the second Roche will not be contested, as opposed to the first time, where it was also not contested. I had already committed when I said the word second, so I was like, I just gotta finish that sentence. Be like that. Are you guys like not dropping sentries, or you're not dewarding anything? These are common observer spots.
Tower has fallen.
Alright, high ground. Roche banner
Got the
dropped.
banner down as well.
They got the banner down. Tried to hook the banner, didn't work. So you can't hook wards. Blink
Holy.
Roar onto the
He's
lead.
in.
Ice Path Macropyre, he's glimmered though. The sentry placed a little late there. Nice root onto 2 hook, onto Stonks. Glimmers himself. He's under a sentry, Gremlin. Oh, LSA onto 2. Jakiro will fall. Laguna Blade stolen though. Talia is gonna have a lot of damage. And I feel like it's gonna give him fiery stacks too, probably. Maybe. Who knows? Successful defense? Yes or no? They're smoked, so you better answer quickly.
I mean, who cares if Jakiro dies? To be honest with you, in my head, I thought they should have just kept pushing 45, but... You know, Radiant is confident and smoked up and pushing out, so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. The 45 is going to be forced anyways. I still think this is a winning fight for Dire.
Okay, Froz has the blink. There's no vision. They don't
Talia
see
needs to
them.
get the
They're
fuck
gonna find
out of
the
the
Orbital
site,
blink!
though. Okay,
Onto the
that's
Underlord!
perfect.
Roar onto Marin. He's already shifting though. Gremlin. The Laguna Blade onto Leaf. Leaf is gonna die, and Claire dropping Lotus Puni here. LSA. Claire, is he gonna fall? No, he's healing himself. Frost died in the back, and Claire finally dies to Spoonie. Spoonie, no mana, no health, had to use all his resources for that large kill. And Gremlin, the only survivor that does not have a TP, that has to walk to the enemy base, and that is where he's gonna live for the rest of the game, which will probably be only like 2 minutes, because there's no buybacks on Radiant. And Dire bought back on the Necro. They want to finish the game. They want to win the series. They want to go to the grand finals, where they will be the underdogs.
Beastmaster OP, man.
Nice hook onto the illusion. They're gonna find it. Beastmaster is going butterfly. He's 700 gold away from his butterfly.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's barracks has fallen.
That is Mega Creeps. Hook doesn't land. Not stolen either. It is a rot. I don't even remember why I was pointing. I was gonna talk to you or something. I was gonna ask you something, Oblivion, and I forgot. Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, Thalia's just like teasing them over here.
If the game was in the opposite state, I would say
Frost?
Dire has a chance of stalling.
Gets roared.
I don't think
Hooked
Radiant does.
away. The Scythe doesn't get the kill. He's gonna find Stampede, terrorize onto 3. Very Oldman has Aegis. He is gonna die. TK has his Ags ulti, so there's a nice Venn diagram here. A good save from... Oh, the good save and a good hook again. Talia going to die. Spoonie gets caught by the Ice Path. Gremlin has to walk away as well. He's doing it. Pudge is holding the line. You were saying if the game were the other way?
If the game were the other way around, I would feel like Dire could hold on in this situation and have a chance of like scaling up and coming back. I don't know if... Oh my god.
That was a real
If he's
reaction.
getting caught though, who knows?
Very Oldman pops his speaker. That was pure Omar, brother. Holy scream.
What better time to overextend and die on a ward that's 10 seconds left than after taking megas?
Oh, look at that hook. Oh, into the LSA perfectly timed. Nice. There's no audio, right? Yeah, I think the replay doesn't have audio, so you guys don't get to hear the beautiful scream. That was good. Maybe I am concussed. No, I always scream like this.
Mine.
But, so, I think I am wrong. I think I'm being proven wrong. But I'll still ask the question anyways. Beastmaster has a late game? Or does he have a timing that he needs to do? Like, he has a freaking butterfly now, so I feel like he
Here's the
doesn't
thing,
have a late
I think
game. Or sorry, I feel like he does have a
overall-
late game, because it's also universal.
Overall, he's just a very fast scaling up hero. I think it kind of works a lot like Alchemist, where it's like he has a late game, but the late game is his 6 items, and he gets it a lot faster than
Yeah,
other
he'll
heroes.
get it 45 minutes. Yeah. Because Morphling's got 3 slots in his inventory open. Like this one, and this open slot, and then the treads go away. Like he has 3 slots. So he's got time to grow. Or sorry, he has room to grow. I don't know if he has time to grow.
He's a grower, not a shower. It'll be fine.
Yeah. TK has a...
Anyways, guys, this series is brought to you in part by HEB Twisters, the generic branded Oreos in Texas. These things are delicious. Texas, highly recommend.
Nice. Can you send me one? I'll pay for the
I don't think I can.
postage. Stay.
You want like a pack of them, or you just want like a singular one
A
of them?
singular cookie. You can send me a package. A singular cookie. A crumb. 2 crumbs. They're smoked on Dire. They're ready. Who cares this? Let's put buyback status. Nobody on Dire has buyback. Everyone on Radiant has buyback. It's gonna be a 10v5 fight. The smoke expires. How anticlimactic. Bro, Thalia is always the most in front. I think the grammar maybe works there. Yeah, I like it. It's super aggressive positioning. And even when they get caught out and die, the rest of his team can win the play. I like it. Very, very in their face. Like, the rest of his team is smoked. He's not smoked. Okay, he's smoked. Now. How's Willow doing? I have not checked items. In a while. In at all, maybe, actually. This is Buncha.
Just a vessel.
So, there's a pipe on center. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Yep. These are items. Everyone loves
I'm always
them.
of the opinion, though, when a game is in this type of state, where you're just keeping the enemy in their base, even though in theory you're gaining gold on the enemy, I always feel like for every second you don't end the game, you're actively benefiting the team that's sitting in their base. And that's not how Dota should be, but I just feel like that's how it ends up being.
Yeah, I hear you and I understand you and I agree with you, and I'm also agreeing in that I'm upset that it feels that way to me, because logically it doesn't make sense.
Like, logically, you should be able to just cut them off on the entire map for 20 minutes.
I mean, they literally are. Like, they maybe have one camp that they can go to, right? But it does feel like, what is your objective? Maybe that's why it feels weird, like, being on the dire side. Like, what's my objective now? Just sit here, wait for Roche? Like, I can't go kill a tower, the Tormentor's dead already, like, there's no objective. So, like, the enemy's map is small, but also your objective is small?
Both of it small.
Oh.
How about the Radiant's win rate, guys? 8%.
Oh, dropped to 6.
Oh, 6? I guessed a random number, so I'm glad I was at least close. I'm eating Oreos, dude. My hand's off my keyboard.
Where are they?
One of in my mouth with an Oreo.
Yeah, where's the other one? Huh? What do you really do when you eat your Oreos?
I had one of those peel tops, that's how you open it. So I had to hold the top up with one hand and pull the Oreo out with the other.
It is also true that it's going to be very hard to get a pick off on a Radiant hero, because they're always going to be 5 together in their base. And it's going to be a bit easier to get a pick off.
Yeah, I mean, this is a quick play.
Find an isolated hero.
You know, they waited for Roche. They're going to do Roche now, and then they can go with the Aegis. Like, this is a quick play. It's just weird that they've had them in this situation for, like, what, 4 or 5 minutes?
Yeah.
And the gold lead has been 9 or 10k the entire time. The only reason it just showed up to 12k was because of Roche.
Yeah,
like, how are you actively not gaining more gold?
37. Or, sorry, at 30.
How are you not gaining more gold than the opponent when they're stuck in their base?
Yeah, that's... Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. I agree. Some ain't right. Okay. The Aegis on the Beastmaster. There is fortification for Radiant. They all have buybacks. Dire have only 2, but they have an Aegis on their side. Is there a refresher on... It's on the Jakiro. So not on the double scythe. Barry Oldman's smoke will expire.
The person to go here has to be Beastmaster or Necro. And I would prefer to lean it towards being Necro, especially with that Cheese's inventory. But it feels really awkward against all these heroes.
Forces the Stampede. Frost gets the stun onto the Jakiro. Stonks is a little ahead here. And they're gonna find Reaper Scythe onto the Centaur. Centaur dead and Jakiro as well. Centaur has buyback. The hook to save Spoonie was blocked by Lee. Unfortunate interception there, but that's the second buyback coming up from Radiant. That assist gave Jakiro the money. He did not have buyback money, but now he does.
I don't know why he bought back, to be honest, but they just want to, you know?
They want to end. They want to keep the pressure. The flag is dropped. The flag is baiting for a 2-man root. Terrorized, trying to defend them. It's going to be cancelled! Marin dies, has to buy back. Gremlin dead as well, and that's going to be the dieback for Froz. Everyone dropping very, very quickly here. Spoonie doesn't have his BKB ready yet. They're gonna have to use their fortification to help defend against the creeps. Very Ultimate still has Aegis. Long-range LSA here from Thalia. Into the Ice Path. First tower down. Claire trying to find Marin. Spoonie, 2-man LSA, trying to get the kill on the Aegis. Terrorize onto 3. LSA again, but the Ice Path! Oh my goodness! Destroying the entire Radiant team with the Ice Path.
You know, during that stun, I feel like they probably could have quickly killed Necrophos instead of trying to kill Beast.
And
But yeah, that just snowballed out of control. Like, a couple of bad fights. The enemy team taking that fight top right when Necrophos finishes Radiance, and Necro TP'd, literally didn't hit a single soul and got a triple kill just off of Radiance is that's one that seals it up.
yeah.
That
was a very good
I
aspect.
really would have really loved to have seen Lima's build be an Aether Lens E-Blade Aghanim Scepter and just trying to one-shot the Necrophos.
Especially
because the Underlord, as a hero, Underlord is one of those frontline tanks that, for the most part, at least as a core, you kind of just ignore, right? Like, it sucks, and like, yes, its auras are hurting you, but like, it's really the support's problem.
Oh my god, Claire. Yeah. Ipatron, I was going to talk about that. Oh, my game just crashed. That's very good. Yeah, I was going to
Mine also crashed.
look up who came from upper and who came from lower, and I was going to talk about the lower team literally having to win 4 best of ones in a row. This team had to win 4 best of ones in a row to get to this lower bracket final. They just beat a team that came from the uppers, so that other team was only playing best of 3s. So I think this Claire team, you know, they got something there. Just everyone
Got that spunk in them.
Pretend there's a post-game screen in front of you. That was pretty good. I think they also, like, besides the picks and the heroes and the item choices, their movement around the map and their coordination, like even in the laning phase, like you mentioned, they pressured the lane together, the Jakiro Beastmaster, and then they retreated together. They made it sure that they're moving as a unit. And also, like, on the map, they're hitting those objectives with the Beastmaster and Templar Assassin. They hit the Aegis, they hit
I think
the
there's
Tormentor, so they were pretty coordinated team.
I think there's a lot of merit to, like, if you go and play a pub, right? A couple deaths in lane. Laning phase, like, almost doesn't matter in a pub, right? Like, obviously it matters, but there's a certain point where in the laning phase, like, if my support dies a couple times, but like I'm hitting creeps or something, it's like, it's kind of whatever, and I shrug it off. When you're playing in these pre-made lobbies, I feel like it's a lot more important though, because these teams will have more of an idea of what they want to do together with these leads. They, you know, the better teams will have like game plans and they'll abuse their leads and actually do something. So it's good to see teams actually respecting like the boundaries in lanes and making sure they don't put themselves in situations to give up kills that just have no reason to be giving up.
Yeah. I agree. Maybe that'll be the edge that allows them to beat 9-inch Magenta Fantasy. What a name.
For one run? Or for one game?
For one game. I think it is.
Honestly, if I'm them, I go into this finals and I'd be like, guys, can we just make it a best of one? Because like I feel like your best chance is to just win one game. Pull out the like amiibo you haven't practiced in 3 years, spend a week practicing it, and just like amiibo them or something.
Okay. Now why does OBS not realize that? There it is. Okay. I brought the post-game screen back just to see the...
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, look at that.
The damage,
realistically,
the morph damage is a little unfortunate there.
Yeah, I feel like it was just an unplayable Morphling game. Like, not going shard early enough to survive through the couple of roars. And, like, obviously they just had roar, and that was the game plan to deal with Morph. And Morphling just refused to get that early shard. So he died like 4 or 5 times to roar and got nothing out of it.
It's funny to see Underlord with lowest damage. It just shows how well his team was doing, because Underlord in an elongated fight, like, he's gonna do a lot of damage with his.
He's gonna dish out so much damage.
But yeah, his team was just killing them immediately, so Underlord doesn't have damage.
Yeah, and like it kind of goes back to the thing, like, I think this Necro played their like role really well in this game. But I still think that like the game should have been winnable for Lena from her position, or at least like able to put the game in a better spot. Because realistically, if you're playing Necro, it's kind of like playing Zeus. You should be doing an assload of damage, even if you are like picking your nose and not even playing with any leveled
You're
abilities. You still
accidentally
end up doing a lot of
yeah.
damage. But if you look, he was like actually like lowest damage besides the Underlord. So the Necro ended up being a little bit of a non-factor anyways. It was really just this Beastmaster mixed with the supports, dishing out lots of stuns and a good bit of damage.
Yeah, I gotta watch the Ice Path again, like, cause the Morphling was on the left edge of it, and then the Pudge was on the right edge of it, or yeah, the Lena and the Morphling. They were both on the tips. Oh.
Yeah, that's just a beautiful spellcasting.
Yeah. No idea what happened game number 1, but game number 2 and 3 were very competitive and beautiful to watch. I loved it. And next week, I
final thoughts from me.
that I will check the schedule in case things change. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Final thoughts from me would be make sure you ban Axe next week.
Yes. Yes. You can't.
I don't
you can't
care
ban
how
all of his
good,
offlane heroes, but there's Axe is probably the.
Yeah, I don't care how good Very Old Man is. I've watched. This is like the third series now of the Boomers team we've watched.
Or the
Obviously, Thalia popped that.
Or the Boom.
No, the Boomers guys. Obviously, Thalia popped the hell off of Weaver support. So to get that again, that's great and all. But outside of that, I feel like every game I've watched of them has been the Very Old Man show. And you were just setting yourself up for failure if you tried to ban around these 9K players that are going to play well no matter what you put them on. So instead, you should just be banning the 5.5K players like Axe and his other like level 30 heroes and just give Very Old Man the best lane you possibly can. Really hope they do that. It's gonna be very sad if I see them leave Axe and Axe gets 24 picked and Very Old Man doesn't have a game in game 1.
Yeah. And that was your free coaching advice from Abravia. The next advice would cost you. I'm charging 1 string cheese per hour. How much are you charging?
So I'm 2 string cheeses, but they specifically have to be skim mozzarella. None of that fake processed cheese shit.
Okay. Cool. Well, we will see you all next Saturday for the finals that I will not be late to. Bye.